Is Pierce here?
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Mark Pierce. This is file number 25-01660. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
I'm Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Pierce, who is present to my right.
Mr. Pierce is here for a hinder, obstruct, oppose, and a trespass in the red tag property. I also have a warrant for him for failure to pay on another file 22-01691. I will be proceeding on the new file.
We're going to be requesting a second pretrial, as we're going to be requesting additional discovery in the form of any police videos that might exist.
How much time do you need?
Videos at
I wish I had a good answer for you on that, Your Honor.
2 weeks seems to be enough time typically.
You can do October 21st at 10. October 21st at 10 a.m. Okay, and then Mr. Pierce, are you employed?
No, I'm not. I'm on Social Security disability, and I've been homeless 8 years.
Okay, I'll close the file on that. Other matters, and then we'll see you October 21st at 10 o'clock in the morning, okay? The one you owe a fine on, I'm waiving the fine and closing the file, but you do have to come back on the other file,
Okay,
okay?
that's fine.
Okay, you're all set, thank you.
Is there paperwork for you to?
They'll get it to you in just a moment.
Okay.
Just wait.
City of Lansing versus Patrick Quinn, 25-0223 appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, afternoon, Your Honor. Alexander Russick, P77581, on behalf of Mr. Quinn, who's standing to my right this afternoon.
Okay, Mr. Quinn was scheduled for hinder, obstruct, oppose, and loud and boisterous pre-trial today. Were you all able to resolve this?
Not able to resolve it, Your Honor.
The offer?
It was not an offer yet. We were given through counsel some settlement negotiations, communications. And we'd be requesting some time to review that. I think, I'll speak out of turn, but I do believe we are trying to resolve this without having to move too much further. But I think a short adjournment should allow us some time to have some discussions.
That's a full and accurate statement, Your Honor. And Mr. Aboud's also helped us on discovery issues, make sure that we have everything. I think a short adjournment, maybe 2 weeks, would allow us to finalize this matter before we come back here.
Sounds like the next date's in October. October 21st at 10:30. Does that date work for you, counsel?
We'll definitely get stuff done by then.
October 21st, it was that? 10:30. 10:30. Do you have any questions for the court today, sir? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you, you're all set. City of Lansing versus Rachel Rhodes, 25-01706. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Rhodes, who is appearing remotely via Zoom.
Can't hear. I'm trying to be a minute so. Can you hear us, Ms. Rhodes?
She was having some trouble with her audio.
It looks like she's still having trouble with audio. I don't know how we were resolving it.
Our request at this time was going to be just be set for a plea date. At this time, we agreed that Ms. Rhodes needs to check on a couple of things with her employer before she enters.
Okay, it's gonna be set for an in-person plea date. October 21st at 10:30. October 21st at 10:30. If you can communicate that to her because she can't hear us.
Yes.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all set. City of Lansing versus Aaron Rogers, 25-01816. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence on behalf of Mr. Rogers, who is approaching council table now.
Okay, Mr. Rogers has a knife over 3 inches pre-trial today. Was this resolved at all?
It is not resolved at this time, Your Honor. I have spoken with the city. Mr. Rogers does have a felony case, I believe, before this court that is set for sentencing at the end of October. The city has asked that Mr. Rogers stay out of trouble, comply with all terms of his felony case, including attending his PSI, which I believe he's trying to get to today. And if he is able to come back on that October 30th date or as soon after as possible with no further issues, the city, I believe, is willing to amend to a civil infraction.
That is accurate.
Given that, we'd be asking for a date beyond that October 30th date.
Are you supposed to stay out of trouble for how long?
Until his sentencing on the felony file, which I believe is going to be him going on probation, given the notes I read in Mr. Palmer's case. So if he's able to comply with attending his PSI interview,
Okay.
not getting into any further trouble, anything involved with that case, and remain so until the October 30th sentencing, the city will amend this down to the civil infraction.
Okay, what is the civil infraction?
Breach of the peace, I guess.
Because I have the offer on the record, they don't have to be here for him to accept responsibility to that. I could set this on the same day of the sentencing.
I don't think myself or Mr. Palmer would have any problem with that.
And obviously, he's under court order, so we would be advised if he got in some trouble.
That is correct.
October 30th. October 30th at 9, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Do you have any questions, sir? That's not,
Any
he's
questions?
all set.
So, is it your printout that date?
Ms. Rhodes, can you hear us?
Yes, Your Honor, I can hear you.
Okay, your matter was reset for a plea date on the 21st of October at 10:30, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. City of Lansing versus David Elliott Carter Jr., 25-025-2425, and then 25L2925261, 25L2961172, and 1173. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Carter, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Carter has a speeding 16 over, a driving while license is suspended, a permit violation. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I just to quickly correct something, the
And a child restraint.
and the child restraint. The ticket we've received indicates the speeding is 31 to 35, not the 16 over, and that is what Mr. Aboud and I have discussed.
Yeah, I'm just reading what the clerk's office wrote on there.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean that's what the ticket said. Let's see what the ticket I have. It definitely says speeding 31 to 35 miles over, but they probably looked at the bottom portion where it says charged 70-35 device. That's probably what happened.
that is entirely possible, Your Honor, yes.
Nonetheless,
We have spoken, or I've spoken with the city today. There is an offer in place for today. There is also actually a plan B. So we can put the initial offer on the record. The city has offered for Mr. Carter to accept responsibility for the speeding and plead guilty to the driving while license suspended. In consideration of that, there'd be a dismissal of the permit violation and child restraint. The city has also been willing to consider further reducing the driving while license suspended if Mr. Carter completes a driver safety class or something akin to it. I think today we'd be requesting an adjournment for Mr. Aboud to get that approved through his office, as well as Mr. Carter to take that class.
how much time are you looking for?
I think 3 to 4 weeks, Your Honor, wouldn't be unreasonable for both sides to do what they need to do.
Sounds like we got October.
think that's
21st at 10:30. October 21st at 10:30.
Thank you.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
City of Lansing versus Christian Davis. I'm sorry, that's Lewis Davis Christian, actually. This is file number 25L2947081. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Quinn on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Christian Davis, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Davis was scheduled today for pre-trial on an improper plate. And he was working on getting his registration taken care of. What's the update on that?
Your Honor, he did have registration today as well as proof of a payment plan for purchase of a vehicle from a family member. Given that the city today was willing to amend to a civil infraction for impeding traffic.
It is an accurate representation of the offer.
It is Mr. Christian Davis's intention to accept that today.
The fine is $135. Are you paying today? Your fine is $135. Are you paying today?
Disability, I was hoping to be able to pay it between the next 3 weeks.
You're gonna pay the whole thing in 3 weeks or payment plan?
Payment plan,
How much you gonna pay in 3 weeks?
$50. I can start with.
Okay, you'll pay $50 within the next 30 days and $50 per month until paid in full, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Or 50 and then 35, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about how to make payment?
Yeah, how would I?
You can come up and make payment at the criminal traffic window that you're gonna pass. It's gonna be on your right, on your way out. Or you can go on the court website. You can use your case number that should be on the top of that paperwork there and make payment there. Or you mail check or money order to the court and put your case number on it.
Okay,
All right, you have any other questions?
no, that'll be all.
You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kenneth Dravenstat, 25L2938681, 82 and 83. Appearances, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Quinn on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Dravenstat, who joins us via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Dravenstat has a no insurance text messaging first and then a failure to display a license. And this was reset to allow him to complete restoring his license. Has he gotten that restored?
Your Honor, he's been working with the Secretary of State. They have him in their books to take the exam. However, they haven't given him a scheduled date yet. He calls them weekly for updates. The most recent was this morning before he spoke with me. They've assured him he is in their books. He is just waiting on a scheduled date, and he would like the opportunity to do that exam since all the rest of these kind of fall in place after that. So we would be asking for an additional adjournment for him to continue working with the Secretary of State.
We would have no court's discretion, Your Honor.
October 21st? At 1:15. At 1:15.
Your Honor, if I may make inquiry, given we're waiting on the third-party Secretary of State here, there's nothing really Mr. Dravenstat can do additional. Is there any merit to us making that a review to check in with him on the Secretary of State or just another pretrial?
I'm sorry, you said, is there any what?
Any merit in us having that as a review to check in with him on progress? of
That's
the
fine,
Secretary of
we
State?
could do that.
Thank
Send
you.
it for review.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for the court, Mr. Dravenstat? You're muted, sir.
So if you tap on your screen.
There we
and
go.
find the microphone-
Okay. Yeah, I got it. No questions.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Same to you. Is there all the city stuff I have? No, I haven't.
Do you have the plans?
Okay, so Ian Mann's here.
You got the plans? Hang tight for a moment. Thank you.
Nobody home.
Okay, I'll leave it like that. Okay, now I'm going to say stuff.
Leave you.
Thank you. Is Mr. Smith here?
So Ron Bach is here for him, but he's down at just.
No, no, sir.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And he's gonna come down here, or these cases will be reset.
Okay, so that's great.
Mr. Crowderville?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
Okay, we do have Barbara Ann Bond present here in the courtroom. Did you want to try to meet and resolve this first, or do you want the court to go on the record?
I mean, I'm happy to speak to her if that's what she would like to do.
Okay, we'll get her on Zoom. Let's see if you guys can come to a resolution. Brittany Roca.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you tell me which matters you're here on?
I am here on two matters. The first one is going to be case number 2504135GZ. I'm appearing on behalf of PFCU. And then the second one is case number 2503001GC, and I'm appearing on behalf of True Community Credit Union.
Okay, it looks like Mariah, is it S Truth, is present for the pretrial. I can put you in a private meeting room at this time.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, you all can either resolve the matter or you must complete a joint pretrial statement and file it with the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Counsel, what's your email?
My email is gonna be B as in boy, RR at fellow, that's B as in Victor, ELO.law.
I did send you a request to join the breakout room. Okay, let's see, Byron Gallagher, you're here on the matter, and so is Catherine Hartcop. This is for a civil pretrial. I can put you in a private meeting room so you can discuss resolution. You can complete a joint pretrial statement, or if you think you need more time to discuss resolution, we can set this pretrial out further.
Okay, I can just tell you, we've started settlement discussions. I'm the defendant in this case, and with Elizabeth Butler, she and I have swapped some emails about a week or two ago on working out a settlement. She wanted some financial statements, which we're in the process of putting together for Mr. Sullivan. And I'm happy to go in the breakout room, but I think if I provide those to the plaintiff, we can probably get some agreement made with a payment and a dismissal with prejudice, just to give the court a heads up.
Okay, well then, you're both counsel. We don't need to put you in a meeting room for that. You can do that off the record. I could just reset this to allow you an opportunity to do that. Counsel, you wanted to say something?
I did, yeah. I mean, there wouldn't be a dismissal with prejudice. For anything, this is a debt collection matter. I appreciate counsel indicating he's been talking with Elizabeth Butler from our offices. We do want to get some kind of a judgment in this matter. So if the court wishes it, we can maybe adjourn this for a couple of weeks. Happy to do that, but otherwise, like to proceed. So we at least have dates that we know for a motion for summary disposition and such in case that's necessary.
And that's fine with me, Your Honor.
October 7th at 2 work at 2. Is October 7th at 2:30 work for you?
What was that date again?
October 7th.
Yes, that'll work. 2:30.
Hang on, Judge. Let me just check on October 7th, 2025. Still at the same time.
At 2:30.
2:30 p.m. Still by Zoom. All right. Let me look at something here, Judge. I'll look at my schedule here. Calendar's a little slow today, Judge. Sorry about that. Yeah, Judge, that probably could work. And then by then, counsel, do you think by then, you'd be able to provide, well before then, you'd be able to provide the documentation so that we could possibly get something resolving this particular suit?
Yes, this is a conservatorship and we just prepared the financial statements for the conservatorship, so we can get those over to your office and you can take a look at them. We can work something out.
Okay, great. So that would be October 7, 2025, 2:30 PM by Zoom. You can continue working with Ms. Butler in the meantime.
Thank you, you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Need something, sir?
The attorney for the first pretrial is here, and the defendant is in the back. If she can get on Zoom.
For the, which pretrial?
For the Angela Winkle one, Catherine one. For the
Okay, Angela Winkle needs to get on Zoom. On the record in the matter, RPM Auto Sales versus Barbara Ann Wilbon to 1-01570 GC. Counsel, can I have your appearance?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Brent Cradaville appearing on behalf of plaintiff RPM Auto Sales.
And you are Barbara Wilbon, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for a motion to set aside default judgment, and then also there was an objection to your request for periodic payments. Mr. Cradaville, did you all come to an agreement on this at all?
I believe so, Your Honor. We spoke about, in particular, so I actually took a second while we were in the breakout room to speak to my client, and they confirmed that they were willing to do this. What I said that we could do is essentially I would not, she's got an objection to garnishment. I would, co-sign that or not object to that being entered. What that will do is stop the garnishment. And as soon as, that is taken care of, then I would satisfy the judgment. At this point, just based on the history of this case, what's been collected, et cetera, my client is ready to just, I guess, move on. And so I guess what I'm asking the court to do is grant defendant's objection. Any funds being held by her employer, I don't necessarily think there are any, but those can be sent to defendant. And then any funds my office receives will be returned on a go forward, and then we will satisfy the judgment.
That's what your understanding is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have two motions. One was a motion to set aside the default. The court is going to have that withdrawn at this time. And then the court will grant your motion or your objection to garnishment, and note that there will be a satisfaction of judgment forthcoming, and that any funds being held will be released to you, okay? You have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
None for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I get the paper one?
Have it ordered. In the objection, let me see here. Order for the objections. You can have a seat, we'll get you in order. Is Michael Bessinger here? No? Okay, and I don't see anyone here on behalf of Third Bank. There's a motion to set aside dismissal. Okay, on the record in the matter of PFCU versus Mariah S. True 25-014, 4135. Council, may I have your appearance, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Brittany Rocha, P numbers P82071, appearing on behalf of PFCU.
Okay, Ms. S. Truth is present via Zoom without counsel. This is a pre-trial on a civil matter. Did you all resolve this or come to a joint pre-trial statement at all?
I believe we have, Your Honor. The defendant is going to be turning in the vehicle within 30 days. My office will be confirming with her the location once I get that from my client.
Okay. So would you like this pre-trial reset, or how do you want to handle that?
Can we reset it just in case? We did discuss a possible pretrial statement, but I did not have that document in front of me. But so if we can reset it, it should be resolved by then.
Thank you. We sent it to you via email just now. Did you receive it at all?
I have not received an email. Let me see if I can upload my. I have not received an email.
Okay, well, then you need to reach out to the court on your end and request it, and then we'll respond to that.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. How long do you need, ma'am?
For the pretrial, for it to be reset?
That's correct.
Can we do 45 days?
You do October 21st at 2:30. October 21st at 2:30.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, no problem. You have any questions, Ms. S. Truth?
Ma'am, I'm sorry, you said that was October 21st at 2:30?
That's correct.
Thank you.
No problem. You're all set.
Thank you.
No problem. And then Ms. Roker, I can put you in the room with Micheline and Putu.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. You can just return to room 2 and I'll add them. And who's the gentleman in the back waiting for?
Dear Freeman.
Oh, do we have an attorney here for that?
Absolutely.
No? This is the matter of Davenport University versus Darrell Freeman, 19-0141514, that is. Sir, what's your name?
Freeman, ma'am.
Okay, today was the date set for a hearing. This is for a motion or an objection to installment payment order, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Objection to garnishment already in place.
This court will grant the motion and allow $100. It will take over 9 years for the defendant to pay off the debt. Plaintiff believes that their payment will be $300 on a monthly basis. The plaintiff failed to appear in court today, so I'm going to grant your request. And if you say you can pay $100, is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am.
That's monthly, and will begin on October 10th, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Have any questions? Thank you. It was for the release of the garnishment. Objection to garnishment. I don't know why there wasn't an order in the file already. Okay, Mr. Park, you ready with Dwanstead? Is that who you have?
Yes.
And this is Lansing Automakers versus Dwanstead 11-2391 appearance, please.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Ron Bacher for the plaintiff Blackview.
Can you go to Dwanstead, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Say was the date scheduled for a debtor's examination, and did you complete that exam?
We've done most of it. We did the questionnaire, we discussed some things, but I'm gonna ask the court if we can get a control date. He's gonna provide our office with some documents, pay stubs, tax returns, and bank statements. Maybe 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks. That's fine. Yeah. I'm trying to get down today.
October 21st at 2.
They're gonna want to.
Oh, I'm reading my note from Mr. Stitt last time he was here. He got a little aggressive. See, you calmed down and realized this is a matter that you need to resolve.
I made a mistake when I was young.
I recognize that. A lot of us made mistakes when we were young. But that don't mean you get to be disruptive or disrespectful. But I'm glad that you appeared today and that you resolved it. How much time are you looking for?
I think 4 or 5 weeks would be plenty.
October 21st at 2.
October 21st at 2. You have any questions for the court, Mr. Stitt? Okay, you can appear via Zoom for that. Yes, any additional matters for the record?
Did you say they could be on Zoom?
That's correct.
Nothing else for the record, Judge.
Thank you. You're all set. We'll get your notice in just a moment. Do you have another one? I don't think so.
No, Your Honor. I'm done in this room as far as I know.
Sounds good. Let's see. Tiffany Thomas, here on which matter? Oh, okay. Capital One versus Angela Winkle, 25-00165. Council
Good
appearance,
afternoon.
please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tiffany Palmer on behalf of Capital One, P number 74809, standing for the attorney of record today.
Your name, ma'am?
Angela Lewis.
Angela Lewis, formerly Winkle? Okay. Today was the date that was scheduled for a pre-trial. Council, did you all come to a resolution or complete a joint pre-trial statement on this?
No, Your Honor, I did not realize we needed to complete the joint pretrial statement. I'm not saying we didn't receive it. I just didn't realize that we submitted a pretrial summary, a pretrial statement, but it was just for plaintiff. And no, we did not settle the case, Your Honor.
So you submitted a pre-trial statement?
plaintiff did. We did not do a joint pretrial statement. I apologize to the court for that.
When did you submit it?
Let's see here. That would have been filed with our exhibit and witness list on, let's see here. That would have been sent on the 3rd of September. And then the 3rd of September. This is September, yeah.
It doesn't appear to be in our file yet.
Okay.
The last filing we have is from the 15th. So that's not normal. It should have been there. Because it was filed then, unless it was rejected, and it might have been actually because it wasn't a joint statement, but I'm not sure. They gotta go back in the meeting room and do a joint pretrial statement. Do you have our joint pretrial form, ma'am? Counsel?
No, can the court email it to me? I do not have it, no.
I sent it. I'm just, she would verify whether email address. We believe we sent it, but could you verify your email address, please?
So you wouldn't have my email address because I'm standing in for the attorney of record, but my email address is T Palmer. So T is in Tiffany Palmer, PALMER at Weltman, WELTMAN.com. And that I don't want to change because the attorney of record is Thomas Duquette. So just maybe if just
Oh yeah,
for the purpose.
we sent it to your email 20 minutes ago, ma'am.
Oh, 20 minutes ago. Okay. Let me check. Let's see. Okay, I do have it now.
Okay, we're gonna get her back on Zoom. Ms. Roca, did you finish your meeting?
Yes, Your Honor, we were able to.
Okay, have you did or completed a joint pretrial statement or resolved this matter?
We were able to resolve the matter with a conditional dismissal with the defendant making payments. Is that something the court would like me to submit under the 7-day rule?
I'm trying to get the defendant to start her video.
Okay, sorry.
I don't see or hear the defendant.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my laptop.
Okay.
Okay, I still can't see you, ma'am.
My video not working. I'm trying to
Okay, Counsel, what was the terms of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant will pay $200 a month beginning November 10th, 2025 until $1,025.83 is paid. Should the defendant default on that payment plan, the plaintiff may file an affidavit of non-compliance, and a judgment will enter for that balance less any payments received.
Thank you. And that, Ms. Mbutu, is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, and so, Counsel, you're going to get that drafted and filed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can do that under the 7-day rule. Ms. Mbutu, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, Counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Same to you.